2-2 pitch. And he got him with a changeup. Now throw down to first. Tatis back in there safely. A 2-2 to Machado is a curve that falls in for strike 3. On 2-2, Pederson drives the ball to left center field towards the gap and towards the wall and gone. Line drive of a home run for Joc Pederson. Right on the same direction he hit the leadoff home run the other night. And the Dodgers lead it 2-0. And a curveball gets him looking with 2 strikes as a 3-2 comes home. And 95 again, but this one in the zone. Back home with the next one to add another. Dodger catcher Will Smith punches one right center field. On comes Grisham. Lays out, took a gamble and won't get it. Myers there to back him up. Pederson heads for the plate. It is an RBI single for Will Smith. Change fades in, strike 3. That is the.
He is not, and Tatis drives one to deep left field. He drives one to the moon. High, deep, and very gone. Fernando Tatis Jr. with a 2-run shot has the Padres on the board.
On a 1-2, Pederson lifts a ball to right center field and deep. Way back there and gone. His second home run tonight. Change up gets Cronenworth swinging. Here comes to the 1-1. That is ripped down the right field line, base hit. And with the positioning, this could be trouble. Pederson way over to get it. 1 run is in. Hernandez throwing for the plate. He lost.
Hernandez trying to be really quick, and all of a sudden he loses the grip and throws it. It almost hits Muncy.
Whoa!
It does. It hits Muncy in the leather. It gets.
Myers drives one to deep left field. Chris Taylor going back, looking up, and that is gone. A home run for Will Myers. 4th of the year for Myers, and the Padres are back within 2. Pham lines this to left field, and that ball is going to get in. Tatis will score. Heading to third is Grisham. The throw goes to second base, and Pham's going to get back to first. Time run 90.
First pitch. Line to left field. Taylor is there, makes the catch. Here's the throw to the plate. It is there, and the game is over. Chris Taylor ends the night with an outfield assist from left.
Joc, what an ending. We'll get to your offense in just a second, but how about the defensive throw from Chris Taylor and the tag by Will Smith to make a very exciting 9th inning go in your favor?
Yeah, incredible. You couldn't have wrote it up better. CT's unbelievable out there, so he made a great play, great throw, and that was huge. Got us out of a jam and won the series for us, so that was big time. You
guys win the series, but this is a different San Diego Padres team, I believe, than in recent years. Or is this a bit more competitive this time?
Absolutely. You know, they're running all over the field, playing fast, so you know, we just got to do what we do, come out there and take care of business. So,
have you ever seen a hanging curveball that you did not like? Did you notice that coming right out of the hand? How did you capitalize in that first at bat where you drove in 2?
Yeah, no, I saw it pretty good, and I was able to put the barrel on it. So that was a big time win that bat right there. So that was awesome. And
then Patino comes in his major league debut. You have a fastball that you liked for that 3-run shot. How much can you appreciate just being able to take care of that and that mistake?
Absolutely. He was throwing the ball real hard, so really wasn't trying to do that, but put the barrel on it, and yeah, but it was firm. And you seem to be going opposite field a little bit more. How much are you trying to make that an emphasis? Not at all. Yeah, just starting to feel better in the box. It was a tough little stretch there, so just still working out the kinks. It's nice when you don't have to do it and it's working out for you. Finally, you hit really well at Petco Park. Is there something in particular about that park in San Diego that you really like as a hitter? Oof. No, I like San Diego. I don't know. It's a good vibe here, so. Joc, 7-2 on this road trip for you guys. A really successful road trip, the longest one you'll have all season. What does that say about this club when you guys still offensively are not all clicking on every cylinder? Yeah, we're nasty. Our pitching staff's really, really good. even when we're not slugging, we're finding ways to get on base. We're just so deep from 1 to 13 or 14, however many guys on the bench, and people come up with big-time plays all the time. So it's fun to be a part of.
All right, you're certainly slugged in, driving in 5 tonight. Joc, thank you for your time. Safe trip back home. Chris, an unbelievable defensive play. StatCast had that coming back in at 93.3 miles an hour, which I know to you was not the point. But what was the read on the ball, and obviously seeing Grisham run? How did you execute that?
Yeah, you know, Manny hit it pretty low, so I feel like I got a pretty good jump. You know, I don't think he really got into it. So just luckily my momentum was like already taking me in, and you know, just tried to get rid of it as quick as I could and give Will an easy one hop.
How exhilarating is that as a player to be able to throw a ball on the line, have Will Smith make the tag and win the game, and then move your team to 7-2 on the series?
Yeah, that was an exciting series. You know, just to get a series win against that team, you know, it's kind of back and forth and hard fought, and they got a lot of talented players, young players that, you know, I think they're trying to make a statement, and it was just a big win for us, and to be able to do it in that fashion was nice.
Is this another example of just always being ready, and anything can kind of change on a dime, considering this Padres team is probably a bit more competitive this year than they have been in the past?
Yeah, you know, they fought back, and you got to give them credit. You know, it seemed like every time we stretched the lead, they had a big inning and answered, and all the way down to the last out, it was hard fought, and it felt almost like a playoff game. So, you know, I expect that's the type of team we'll see, you know, come postseason.
Great defensive play, Chris. Thanks for your time. Dave, you're probably not going to see many more double plays like that are more exciting. How huge was that for Chris Taylor to be able to get that ball and see that read and get that in, and then Will to make the tag?
Yeah, it was a huge play, and you know, Chris has done so much to help us win baseball games. Even the play before, to cut it off, keep the guy at first base, and then, you know, come in and make a strong, accurate throw. God, he just does so many things, and you know, even in that triple that he got to drive in a run, you know, he's just that manager's dream. He's always ready when called upon, and he just seems to impact the game, you know, anytime he's in there. I'm
not certain that Ross Stripling's box score was really indicative of how well he pitched. What would you say about him throughout his entire outing tonight?
I thought he was really good. You know, there were a couple of walks in there that I think that he'd like to have back. But the stuff was really good, and I really wanted to get him through that 6th inning because the pitch count was down. He was efficient, just made a couple mistakes late, but I thought he threw the heck out of it tonight.
What about Kenley? He seemed to struggle a little bit there with command.
Yeah, you know, there was, you know, the Grisham at bat. There was a walk in there, left some pitches over, and I think the Pham pitch was actually a good pitch, you know, two-seamer that ran in. You know, Tommy did a nice job pulling his hands in there, right there. But, you know, the walks are going to hurt you. But fortunately, we picked him up tonight, which he's done for us many times over.
Overall, 7-2 on this road trip, the longest road trip you guys will have all season long. What grade would you give yourselves?
Solid A. I think that a lot of expectations, you know, noise going into Houston, a team that's, you know, played as tough division rival in Arizona all the time, especially at their place, to win 3 or 4 there, and then, you know, a team that's on the come, San Diego, and they gave us all we could handle. So to come in here and win 2 out of 3, you know, the off day is certainly welcome, and we got to get ready to go back to work on Friday.
Okay, Dave, thank you.
Well, how about that for a finish? Not just to the game, but to the road trip.
Yeah, you think about Chris Taylor's favorite position is shortstop. He can play second base. He can play a little third. He'll go out there in the outfield. He'll play all 3 of those positions. And then when he's in left, he guns down the tying run, and it was a great throw.
And a 7-2 road trip for the Dodgers. What a huge play not just the obvious to win the game, but what it means in what feels like a nice brewing little rivalry with an upstart Padres team.
Yeah, the Padres are starting to look really good, and they've got some nice young arms coming along. I think that the Dodgers right now are still right on the edge of doing things a little bit more consistently. I think in this series, the reason the Dodgers came out on top is because of the inconsistencies of the Padres. You could see them booting the ball in certain places, throwing it to the wrong base, but then you get a guy like Chris Taylor does exactly what you need to get the win.
Off day tomorrow, and then the Giants coming on Friday to open up a homestand. First one since the first 4 games of the season. Be good to have the Dodgers back in L.A.